Hello everyone, welcome to our project design payroll system. Okay, so today I'm going to be designing a login which is linked to our records in database. So a login which collects the login details from our database on the user's table, password and username. Okay, so let's get started. So for this program, we are not going to be using text boxes from this side. You could still use them, still good work, but for login form it is more good if you use the tools found on this side, because these other tools, the database has a tendency of revealing the current information when it loads up, so you may confidential information might be exposed while using this. Okay, so yes, the create view or details, you just choose which you want to view. If you were to drag this whole table here, okay, let me just show you. If we're at grid view, if you drag this whole thing, it will be something like that. This one is the grid view, okay, where the data will be showed within columns. Okay, then if we are in details view, something like that. Okay, let's make sure the didn't do perfect load. There are no any codes left. Unfortunately, we have them, so I'm just going to clear these codes. And this one too. Okay, so let's get started then. Okay, not this. Let's get started. So for the login form, remember I said it is very important to understand the tools you need. So I'm going to need another tool here, label for enter username, enter password. Then I'm also going to need a text box for the user to enter the username, then for the user to enter the password. Okay, so I'm just going to design my login form into something that's more nice, more user friendly. Text and username. This I'm going to write enter password. Okay, enter password. So then I'm going to have another label. This is going to be just for design. Here I'm just going to type it login. Okay, so I'm going to enlarge I'm going to make it bold, then 24. Okay, then I'm just going to pick for color for this. I'm going to choose white. Okay, then I'm just going to pick the same background image as this splash screen. It's in Visual C, starts with T, so yes, this one. Okay, then I'm just going to change the orientation view to sketch. Then back color, I need it to be transparent, which is found under web, then transparent like this. Then for me, I don't actually like this border, the one which is bluish, so I'm just going to search for form border style and I'm going to select none. There it disappears. Okay, Now I'm going to actually need a button where the user clicks after entering the username and the password. Button 1 for login, button 2 for exit. So button 1, exit. Oh sorry, that's supposed to be login. Okay, button 1 login, button 2 exit. Okay, just like that. Then just to make things more interesting and make my design a bit better, I'm going to add a design picture. Okay, so I'm going to search for a picture box here, and then I'm going to put a picture box here. Okay, so if I were to you put an image by this section, but if you were to put an image here, you won't have privileges to do sketch on the images. If the image is bigger, you'll be just showing a part of it here. But for the same text box, if you put a background image, you still have other options here to do for text. Okay, so I'm just going to browse anything that I can use which is likely for login. Thing that looks for login. The keys could do, but let's see if I could get something better. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. Okay. This is what I was trying to say. So to avoid that, you can just choose Scratch. Okay, so now there is our login. Okay, then to make things more interesting also, you can move this here. Okay, you could also add the images here. An image on a button. This one is login, so you can just find a more appropriate button for the login. Could be just this one, could do. Then you choose where you want to put the image. I like to put it here. Okay, like that, nice and neat. Then you could actually find another icon for exit. You can just go for image again. Now this one is more of a delete. Let me search for something which might portray something like exit, which might portray exit icon. Yeah, this may still work. Okay, if I don't have, come back to it. This one, okay, exit icon, I found it. Okay, but this one, as you can see, it is filling up the whole thing, so we need to find a way of resizing it. but on the options I see like there is none. So in the meantime I am forced to switch to a smaller image. Okay, let me try this one. Okay, this one does it well. Okay, so I have just to crease here and make sure the text is somewhere there. Okay, well, you guys could actually probably design better than me, but this is just for you to get started, just to give you an idea. Okay, then let's increase the size of the text for it to make more sense. Now for color, let it be black, but fonts, let it be bold, 16. Yeah, that could also work. Then background color on both of these would be nice if it's white. Okay, let's get this underlined. Okay, so for a beginner like you sorry, for beginners, I don't think designing something like this is I think it's quite good. I'm just going to pick to go from this. Okay, so for just designing our login form, I think we did a pretty much good job. I think it's nice. It's somewhere nice, it's okay. So let's just run our program to see how it looks like actually. Now, okay, it have moved a little. Okay, but no problem, it's still the same. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to enlarge here in this move and ensure I okay, then for password, for this text box, it is very important for someone when they are typing their password so that it does not display what they are typing. So I'm just going to put a password char, this star. You could put anything else you like, but I'm just going to leave it like this. So if you run the system, if someone is going to type here, caps lock is on, is even the computer now recognizes that it's a password in that zone. You see, they are just in stars. I'm not really typing real words, but it's just up to putting that. Okay. Now let us exit. So that is all for the login form design. Next video we'll be coding these two buttons. Okay, thank you, and please kindly like and subscribe.